Hey y'all. Hey y'all. It's lunchtime. What's for lunch? I have one of these little pre-prepared meals. And it's some shredded chicken taco. And I'm going to have it with some Dorito chips. But we are here to talk about Married to Medicine, Season 10, Reunion Special Part 1. I need you to comment and let me know, did you watch? Did you watch Married to Medicine, Season 10, Reunion Special Part 1? I have to be very careful because I'm so clumsy. I'm always spilling stuff on my shirt. And y'all see I'm wearing a white shirt. And this smells so good. It's like a shredded chicken taco. These meals, they come pre-prepared. All I have to do is just heat it up in the microwave and eat it. It's shredded chicken, some vegetables, like a corn, little medley, and I'm gonna dip my little Doritos in it and eat it. So yes, we gotta talk about, oh, and some beans. I see black beans. I'm on my lunch break, so we don't have a lot of time. Married to Medicine, Season 10, Reunion Part 1. Baby, let's start off with the fashions. I wish there was a way that I could show the picture of all of their dresses. But if you watched it, you saw the dresses. I guess the theme of this reunion was Napa Valley, LA, winery, wine tour. So it seems like there's fashion stylists tried to go with like floral dresses or something. I don't know. I didn't like the dresses. But one thing I can say was everybody's hair and makeup was on point. And y'all know the Married to Medicine cast came a long way for 10 years because before their hair, the hair and the makeup was not always good. But last night I was like, okay. Quad, I love that blonde hair on her. Okay, Heavenly. I kind of liked Heavenly's dress, but it's just, it was a lot seeing all of them stand together. It just looked like they was like at Quinceañera or something. Dresses, thumbs down. Face and makeup for every single one of them, 10 out of 10. I'm going to start with the drama with Quad. For 10 seasons, Quad has been the center of drama. Now, lately, they've been complaining about her not truly being a friend to them outside of the show. They're like, the only time we see you is if there's a camera or a microphone. And I'm just trying to understand how they're not getting the point. She consider y'all co-workers. Most of these reality TV shows, when they come onto the scene, a lot of them are not really truly friends. They end up building a relationship because of the amount of time that they spend with each other to film. But Quad has made it clear, especially after her divorce, that she don't mess with y'all like that. So why don't y'all just believe her? Stop begging for this girl to give y'all what y'all say that y'all giving her and just take it for what it is. She's like the co-worker that you meet when y'all first start the job together. Y'all go out to lunch. Y'all hang out on the weekends. But she makes it very clear we are not friends. We're just co-workers. And that's what Quad is trying to tell them. And they just continue to keep begging this lady for her friendship. They're like, she don't call us. She don't consider y'all friends outside of filming that show. Period. Period. I'm trying my hardest Not to spill nothing on my shirt. And it looked like I already did. Let's talk about Sweet Tea. This is her first season on the show. And I must say, she passed the test with flying colors. I think she did a great job with standing her ground, taking up for herself, especially against Heavenly. Even the opening scene of the reunion, Heavenly tried to like come at her and say, "Oh, are you Sweet Tea or are you Long Island Iced Tea?" And she looked at Heavenly, it was like, "And you are malt liquor." She stands her ground with Heavenly. I feel like she's been very entertaining during the season, and I honestly feel like she did an amazing job with dealing with her husband's ex always popping up at stuff. Like the episode before the reunion, when Carl was like, "Do you mind if I hug your husband neck?" Like, Quad, you was not messing with this man. You barely spoke to him, and now you want to give him a hug? Like, she knows how to perform for the cameras. I don't know. Part 1 was okay, and I'm definitely going to watch part 2. Did y'all watch part 1? Do y'all even watch this show? I need to see in the comments. Do y'all watch Married to Medicine? Because the season was good. They gave us a sneak peek that Phaedra is bringing her ex, Apollo Nida, on the show. I was just reading something about him online, that he was allegedly cheating on his wife, and the girl that he was cheating with, she released like her Ring camera footage of him at her house. She sent this to the blogs. These girls is wild. If you're going to cheat, you got to cheat with a school teacher or somebody that's not even into like the blogs. Disgusting. Apparently, he makes an appearance on the show, on this reunion, and sat right behind Phaedra, like how all the husbands do. And I was like, they did good by showing that clip on the first episode, because then it's going to get people to come back for part 2. Speaking of Phaedra, they basically tried to get her to address the relationship with Quad, like how in the beginning of the season, it started out like we thought they was going to be freaking frat. And she ended up not messing with Quad once she saw that the rest of the girls wasn't messing with her no more. And she said, while sitting right next to her, "Why would I jump on the Titanic if I see this, she said, "Why would I jump on the Titanic if I see the ship is sinking?" And Quad was like, "You was all buddy-buddy with me. Then as soon as you saw that the rest of the women was not messing with me, you turned around and was like, I'm out." That's one thing about Phaedra. She do not hide. They also talked about, here I go, spilling stuff. They also talked about the rumor about her allegedly messing with Gregory. And she tried to like define the definition of dating. Basically saying that they were friends, they did hang out, but they wasn't like dating, meaning they didn't have any sexual relations. That's what she was trying to say. Quad confirmed that he did say that he did date her. Sweet Tea confirmed that he did say that he dated her. She said they never had anything physical. Sweet Tea said he told me that y'all at least kissed. She was like, "I've never kissed that man. The only thing I did was hold his hand." What I don't understand is, you planned this girl a bridal shower. You sat down and had lunch with her husband, her soon-to-be husband, and told him that he needs to get a prenup. The whole time you was dating him? You see how females be? Miss Phaedra Esquire, Miss Attorney. You see how they be? I think she was even in their house. She was. She went to their house for the bachelorette party. I mean, for the little rodeo party that they had when Sweet Tea was first introduced to the show. That first episode that she was on, Phaedra sat in that lady's house. knowing damn well she was dating her husband and had to cut it off because he didn't want to give her $4,000 a month. Let's talk about dating allowance. I've never heard of that. I've heard of men giving their wives allowances, but that's what they're doing in Atlanta? You date a guy and he has to give you a certain amount of money like every month? I understand if she didn't have a job, but Phaedra, you are an entire attorney, a funeral director, and you own several businesses, and you was requiring this man to pay you every month? Isn't that prostitution? They said you got to pay to play. Y'all, I'm so happy that they addressed the video with Dr. Jackie on the first episode, and they didn't drag it out and wait for us to hear what she had to say until part 3. They basically accused Quad for putting the video out there, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, Dr. Jackie is an OBGYN. She did a campaign with the VP Kamala Harris, and the campaign was talking about Black maternal health. She was, you know, doing her big thing with the White House people, saying how she was an advocate for her Black patients and trying to bring awareness that Black women die, you know, faster than white women when it comes to having a baby. And we all know that the real reason why is because some doctors are discriminating against minorities because they don't believe us when we say that we're actually hurting. So in this clip of Dr. Jackie is on Dr. Heavenly's YouTube channel, she basically said, as Black women, we need to stop complaining about pain so much and lying about pain, because when we're actually hurting, it's like we're crying wolf. So that went viral and people were canceling Dr. Jackie, and they're saying that Quad put this clip out. She said all of the women checked up on her when this whole clip went out, and she was devastated. She cared about her patients. She was crying. She was in the house. She said everybody reached out to her except Quad.